Hey, what's going on, guys? Christian Hanna Horror here. I'm very excited today. You know, on this channel, we often talk about good movies. Well, today, how about we talk about a great movie? And that movie is Event Horizon. Now, this is the brand new Blu-ray from Scream Factory. And look, I am not going to spoil an ounce of this movie. I'm not going to spoil one single solitary ounce of Event Horizon because, you know, look, I've talked about this before on my Manhunter review. The term underrated. Maybe I'm wrong, okay? This is what underrated is to me. You know, if somebody says, oh, Nightmare on Elm Street Part 4, that's underrated. No, it's not. I think that, you know, everybody knows about the movie Nightmare on Elm Street Part 4. Everybody has an opinion on it. It doesn't have the reception the first Nightmare on Elm Street has. So to me, it doesn't mean it's underrated if not the same amount of people praise it. Everybody has an opinion on it. To me, underrated is a film that does not get talked about in general. You know, Manhunter is one that I certainly think is underrated, and this is the second absolute best example, Event friggin' Horizon, guys. So the very minute plot synopsis, because again, I am not spoiling this for the many people that probably haven't seen this movie. You've got the ship out in space that magically reappears around Neptune, and a rescue team goes out to inspect the ship. And they find out that there was some intergalactic maneuvering that broke a seal, more or less, for otherworldly beings to invade said ship, etc. And boy, oh boy. Let me give you the small history of me with this film. Then we'll talk about this amazing Blu-ray. I saw Event Horizon around 2012 or 13. It was on Netflix, okay? And I saw the movie, and I saw the name of the movie, and I was like, I don't know what that's about. It just sounds kind of weird. Event Horizon. What is Event Horizon? So I put it on because I'm like, whatever, let me just watch it. I finished watching the film. There are films to me that are so good, you have a life before it and after it. And what I mean is, like, your life has changed after you see said film. Return of the Living Dead is an example. Event Horizon is a perfect example of a movie that completely changed my mind my life after I saw it. You know, I was like, holy smokes, this movie is amazing. Why did I not know about this? You know, this is basically why a lot of people may not know too much about Event Horizon. Especially the younger audiences. Like, I'm 29, so I know I have people that watch my show that are younger than me. When this movie was being made, Titanic was supposed to be slated for a said release date, and it wasn't going to make said release date. Now, this is the biggest movie on the planet that's being made at the time, and Paramount was like, okay, well, we need to rush Event Horizon because we put money into that. We need to get this out to the theaters. So they talked to the director, chopped up half of the stuff he was working on, and said, let's just throw this movie out there. And that's what they did. They threw this movie out into the theaters, not finished. Now, the reason this isn't a perfect movie is because the said lost footage that existed for Event Horizon sounded so amazingly horrifying that I can't call this a perfect movie because I know that this was filmed, this amazing stuff that I don't want to spoil, but it's a shame. You know, the movie did so well on DVD after the release of this movie, Paramount was like, well, let's go put out the director's cut of this movie. So they talked to the director, said, let's go assemble the footage, let's make the director's cut. And they couldn't find it. Scream Factory, I know they looked up and down for it. They couldn't find it. They just couldn't find it, and it's breaks my heart. But here's the thing, this is a great Blu-ray because, first of all, it's a new 4K scan of the film, the original camera negative. It's got an audio commentary with director Paul Anderson, extremely talented guy, and producer Jeremy Bolt. The Making of Event Horizon, a 5-part documentary. I got halfway through it, and it was amazing. I mean, this is one of the best documentaries I've ever watched. The Point of No Return, the filming of Event Horizons, secrets, deleted and extended scenes, the unseen Event Horizon. That's the segment you're going to learn a lot about what I'm talking about. Theatrical trailer and video trailer. You also can reverse it for the original artwork, and this is the commissioned artwork that they did for it. Look, there is a Paramount regular Blu-ray for this. If you just want to own the movie, and trust me, this isn't a go see it. This is a must-own movie, in my opinion. It's that good. If you're not too worried about Special features, you could probably save a few bucks and get the Paramount Bare Bones Blu-ray. I'll leave a link for that in the pinned comment down below for my Amazon affiliate link. You can pick it up there. If picture quality is important to you and you want special features, I definitely say grab this Blu-ray because the picture quality is really, really good. So, I mean, like I said, I don't want to spoil too much about Event Horizon, guys. I just seriously think it's one of the best movies of the 90s, period. You know, Sam Neill is a great actor, and he's in this. And quite frankly, I think it's one of his best performances ever. Sam Neill is a guy that has done some really amazing films that didn't do good box office-wise. Two that come off to the top of my head are Event Horizon, which he's amazing in, and he also did Memoirs of an Invisible Man, which is a John Carpenter-directed film from the 90s, starring Chevy Chase, my favorite comedian, and he was amazing in that as the villain. He was in Possession, which is a nutty, wild film. If you haven't seen that, check out Possession. But those movies that are cult movies, because they didn't do great box office-wise, are all really good films, and this is the best example of that. I think Event Horizon is the best movie he was in. It is that good. I really think it's that good. You know, I think that this is the true definition of an underrated film. So, I mean, I recommend this Blu-ray. If you don't own the film, I highly recommend this Blu-ray. But if you're a big fan of the movie and you've got the Paramount one and you want better picture quality, go for this one. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. But again, you know, I'll have links to both below if you want to pick these up. You could use my affiliate link. Doesn't cost you a penny extra. You know, it just gives me a couple, like 50 cents each, which goes back into the channel. So, yeah, please let me know what you guys think about Event Horizon. I love this film with a burning passion. I've been screaming at the top of my lungs for Scream Factory to give this film the release it deserves, the integrity release, I guess you would call it, you know, because it so deserves that. It's an amazing film. So let me know what you guys think about this movie. Let me know if this video entices you to check it out if you haven't. I mean, I really can't praise a movie more than this one. So I love you guys. This is Christian Hanna Horror saying Event Horizon is an absolute masterpiece.